Something is happening inside Giga Texas right now that the mainstream media is barely covering, and I genuinely cannot understand why. Because what's unfolding on that production floor in Austin is the kind of moment that people are going to look back on in 10 years and say, that's when everything changed. The Tesla Cybercab has entered full mass production. The lines are running, the robots are moving. And Giga Texas, one of the most advanced manufacturing facilities ever built by human hands, is currently operating at a pace that has left industry analysts completely speechless. We're not talking about a few hundred units being quietly assembled in a corner somewhere. We're talking about the most ambitious vehicle production ramp in automotive history, and it is happening right now in real time. If you are not paying attention to this, you need to be. Welcome back to TeslaFuturePulse, your front row seat to everything happening inside the world of Tesla before the rest of the world catches up. If you're new here, do yourself a favor and subscribe right now because we don't do surface level coverage on this channel. We dig, we break things down, we give you the full picture, and today's full picture is one of the most exciting things I've reported on since this channel started, so let's not waste another second. Let's get into it. To understand why this moment is so significant, you have to understand what the Cybercab actually represents. This is not just another electric vehicle. This is Tesla's first purpose-built robotaxi, a vehicle designed from the ground up with no steering wheel, no pedals, and no human driver anywhere in the equation. It is the physical embodiment of everything Tesla has been building toward for the last decade. Every mile of full self-driving data, every neural network training run, every over-the-air update, every quiet improvement made to autopilot since 2014 was leading here. The Cybercab is the product that makes Tesla's autonomous vision real in the physical world, and Giga Texas is now the factory that's making it happen at scale. And the scale is where your jaw drops. Sources tracking production output at Giga Texas have reported that the facility has been restructured in a way that no one in the traditional automotive world thought was possible this soon. Entire sections of the plant have been reconfigured specifically for Cybercab production, with Tesla's next-generation unboxed manufacturing process running at the heart of it. If you're not familiar with the unboxed process, here's why it matters so much. Traditional car manufacturing builds a vehicle from the bottom up, one layer at a time, with workers crawling in and out of tight spaces to install components. It's slow, it's expensive, and it hasn't fundamentally changed in decades. Tesla's unboxed method assembles large subsections of the vehicle simultaneously and then brings them together in the final stages. It cuts production time dramatically, it reduces factory floor space requirements, and it allows robots to do the heavy lifting with a level of precision that human hands simply cannot match consistently at volume. The result is a production line that moves faster, wastes less, and scales in a way that has traditional manufacturers openly struggling to respond. The numbers coming out of Austin are making people nervous in Detroit, and they should be. Industry insiders who have been tracking Tesla's production ramp on the Cybercab say that Giga Texas is pushing toward a target that would make the Cybercab one of the fastest vehicle ramp-ups in automotive history. Robotics installations in the facility have reportedly been operating around the clock. Supply chain partners have been put on elevated fulfillment schedules, and Tesla's energy infrastructure at the site, including its on-site battery storage systems, has been upgraded specifically to support the power demands of running production at maximum throughput. This is not a company easing into something. This is a company that showed up to win on the very first day and has no intention of slowing down. But here's the thing that really hits you when you sit with all of this information. The Cybercab doesn't just change transportation. It changes the entire financial logic of owning and using a vehicle. Think about what a fully autonomous robotaxi actually means in practice. You call it, it arrives. It takes you where you need to go. You get out. It goes and finds its next passenger. No driver to pay. No human error behind the wheel. No insurance premiums tied to driver behavior. Tesla has talked publicly about the potential for Cybercab rides to cost dramatically less per mile than owning a personal vehicle. And when you run those numbers for the average family in a mid-sized American city, the disruption to personal vehicle ownership is not something that happens gradually. It happens fast. And the companies that depend on people buying new cars every 5 to 7 years are sitting on a business model that is about to face the most serious challenge in the history of the automobile. The silence from legacy automakers has been one of the most telling parts of this whole story. You would expect some kind of public response, some announcement, some counter-move. Instead, what you're getting is a lot of very careful language about long-term strategies and ongoing EV development timelines. In other words, they don't have an answer right now, because you can't manufacture an answer to something like this overnight. The Cybercab is the product of years of AI development, years of real-world data collection, years of manufacturing innovation, and a company culture that has never once been satisfied with doing things the conventional way. That combination is not something you can build in a boardroom response meeting. Giga Texas running at maximum speed is not just a production milestone. It is a signal. It is Tesla telling the world that the robotaxi era isn't coming. It's here. It's being built in Austin, Texas, right now, on a shift schedule that doesn't stop for weekends. And every Cybercab that rolls off that line is one more piece of evidence that everything the skeptics said was impossible is currently sitting on four wheels getting ready to hit the road. This story is moving fast, and we are going to be right here covering every step of it as it unfolds. If today's video gave you that feeling in your chest, that mix of excitement and disbelief that only comes when you realize history is actually being made, then let me know in the comments. Tell me what you think the biggest impact of Cybercab mass production is going to be. Is it transportation costs? Is it job disruption? Is it the death of traditional car ownership? Drop your take down below, because this community has some of the sharpest minds following Tesla anywhere on the internet, and I genuinely love reading what you all think. Hit the like button if this hit different for you today. Subscribe to Tesla Future Pulse if you haven't already, because trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. The story is only getting bigger from here. Stay locked in. We'll see you in the next one.